Good afternoon, Mayfield. It is Miss MacPhee, and this is our weekly homework video for my Math 6 students. Homework is due tomorrow, February 17th. Today is February 16th. And I did go to the shoebox. We had a question. Can you please do question 2 in lesson 11? Thanks. Well, sure. So that's this problem right here. If 4/3 liters of water are enough to water 2/5 of the plants in the house, then how much water do we need for all of the plants? And we want to write a multiplication equation and a division equation and answer the question. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw a diagram to help you see it a little bit more, and then we're going to solve it using the diagram as well as dividing by the common denominator. So I'm going to break my whole into groups of 5. So 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, and this would be the whole house. And I know that 2/5 is filled up with 4/3 liter of water. Well, if I take 4/3 and I cut it in half, what would I get? Well, what's 4 divided by 2? 2/3. So that means there's 2/3 in each of these 1/5. What is the division equation? I'm taking my 4/3 and I'm dividing it into 2/5 of my plants. So there's my division problem, which means my multiplication equation, really great, I can just reverse it. Question mark times 2/5 will equal 4/3. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this. Let's look at the diagram first. If I put 2/3 into each of these fifths, and I count them up, well, that's one way to get the answer. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10/3. 10/3 liters of water would be the right answer. If I want to get a common denominator, this situation, I can't change the 3 into 5, but I can multiply them together. So 3 times 5 is 15, and that's going to be my common denominator. This is a fun strategy, too, to show your family at home because, like when I was in school, we didn't learn this strategy, and it really does make dividing fractions easy to see. 3 times 5 is 15. Get a common denominator just like you would when you add and subtract. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 3 gives me my denominator 15. 2 times 3 is 6. And then when we divide, 15 divided by 15 is 1, it goes away, and I'm left with 20 divided by 6, with just 26 liters. And you might say, whoa, that's a different answer. But it is not, because if we divide 20 divided by 2, we get 10. And if we divide 6 divided by 2, we get 3. So this is simply our answer in simplest form, but 26 is an appropriate answer. If you want to make that a mixed number, 3 1/3 would totally work. Hope this helps with your homework. Make sure you finish the front. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye.